here with a brief update on 2 game systems. So of course, we are all avidly waiting for the Age of Sigmar 4th edition rules to drop later on today, but a sneaky peek through the Games Workshop web store today did reveal one startling change. All of the Dwarden units from Age of Sigmar's Cities of Sigmar are gone. So that's the Iron Breakers, the Iron Drakes, the Dwarven Thane, the Rune Lord, the Longbeards, the Hammerers, gone. Literally, the Gyrocopters, gone. All of those options, which until now had actively been part of the Cities of Sigmar, have now vanished from the range. What does that mean? Well, for me, it means 2 things. Firstly, it means, much as I had suspected, those boxes are right this second being rewrapped, rebranded, and will be coming out later on this month, I suspect, with Warhammer the Old World Dwarves. So, I mean, that's pretty much guarantees those are the models we are going to get for Iron Breakers, Hammerers, Longbeards, Iron Drakes, Gyrocopters, and so forth. But beyond that, it means that none of those units are going to feature in kind of the War Scroll set that will be available for the Cities of Sigmar when those rules are released. Which is kind of strange, because what that basically means now is Cities of Sigmar is composed of only 2 armies. It is all of the new kind of human stuff that's been released, which is really cool. You know, the Shield War guys with the big guns and all the kind of the Cavaliers and the guys with the weird helmets. That's great. And it also means that they've still got kind of the old Empire plastic kits with it, like the Hurricanum and the Steam Tank. All of those, and the Flagellants, bizarrely, those are all still part of the human side of Age of Sigmar, Cities of Sigmar. The rest of Cities of Sigmar at this point is just made up of Dark Elves. So it kind of feels like the only Cities of Sigmar that are now left within the new kind of mortal realms are the human-populated ones with the Dawnbringer Crusades and just loads of murderous elves. No Dwarden, no High Elves, none of that stuff anymore. Which, I've got to be honest, Games Workshop, that feels like a bit of an odd choice. Like, I know you were kind of painted into a corner a little bit by having Witch Elves being their whole army of their own thing in Age of Sigmar, and that kind of meant that you couldn't then just carve off the Dark Elves along with their 2 other kind of Woodland and Surin cousins into the old world. But it does mean that the Cities of Sigmar now are just, well, you've got a 50-50 choice when you roll up to a City of Sigmar. Either it's filled with hearty humans, or you're just going to get shanked by elves. It also means that the only kinds of dwarf or dwarden that we're going to encounter in the mortal realms now are basically Fire Slayers or Caradon. I mean, maybe when they release the Cities of Sigmar book and it gets its own kind of unique release in this edition of Age of Sigmar, they might release some new Dwarden miniatures kind of scattered in amongst the human ones, but it does feel like a bit of a misstep. I don't get me wrong, I'm really happy to see the dwarves making their return to the old world. And like I say, fingers crossed, hopefully later this month. That's when I'm expecting to see those land, once Age of Sigmar has firmly deployed itself. But yeah, that's kind of my breaking news. I guess it means 2 things. It confirms that Age of Sigmar is very much purging itself slowly but surely of everything that's left of kind of the old world range, which is being carved off on its own way into the old world. But it does also mean that dwarves are coming! Yes, I'm very excited about that. Thank you very much for watching. Catch me in the Warhammer podcast. We will be back on tomorrow with that, and I will hopefully have a new video for you with more information at the end of the week. I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.